Okay, Meridian.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I was about to say we would need to check our emails,
I
Sam.
hope the Solarians find their place on the Nexus.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
Oh, wow. We have a lot of emails. Consider. Oh no, not Drac. Drac's kicking off. From Jal, met my true mother. Ryder, I've been telling my family about you and my time on the Tempest. I'd love for you to meet them and see where I grew up. My true mother, Sona, is especially interested to meet you. Next time we're on Haval, let's stop by. Okay. Seems a bit weird. Who's this from? Kesh. Ryder, I'm worried about my grandfather. He likes to act tough, but he's still an old man and he's been through a lot. We just talked. He says he's fine. I could tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see your ship's doctor. Can you do me a favour and make sure he does? I need him alive a little longer, please. Okay, we'll go check in with Drac. Easy enough. Inspiration from Cora. I thought about our talk after the Louisiana. Whatever it's called. The Asari ship. Got some inspiration. Come and chat next time we're both on the ship. Okay. Gil, come and meet Jill next time we're on Eos. Oh, this is just companion quest after companion quest out. So we've hit that point in the game where they've just thrown all of the next companion quests at you. Let's meet Jill. She'd love to meet you. And he's already promised me to make an appearance. Whatever, Gil. Ryder from Clan Nakmor. Pathfinder, Nakmor scouts recently returned with a troubling report. 2 Ket ships crashed on a plateau of Elidan and are taking damage flying through the Scourge. One scout swears she saw one of the ships firing upon the other as they went down, but we are unable to verify this claim. If there are survivors from this clash, the desert will quickly claim their lives. However, we believe the circumstances surrounding the crash unusual enough to warrant bringing it to the attention of the Pathfinder. That's interesting. Wisdom from the Moshai. If you intend to fight the Ket, you should understand the enemy as we do. There are still a few of us who remember what it was like when the Ket first came, and how our lives changed once we discovered their true intentions. Learn what our elders have to teach you. I've told them you're coming and given you the means of finding them on Aya. Why is everybody committing me to things? Kerry's in trouble. Ryder, I'm Kerry's producer from the documentary. Something's happened. Come by when you're on the Nexus next. We should talk. I'm Hakeem. Okay. Oh my god, how many emails did... Okay, lots of emails. So, from Cora. Wanted to check in. Things got heavy on the Archon ship. Still having flashes myself. Something that gets me when I can stop thinking about what happened to the Solarians and the Krogan is all those remnant artifacts the Archon had. This isn't just a mission for him, it's an obsession. I've fought people like that before, who only have one thought in their head that burns everything else away. They get very dangerous, very fast. Watch your back. From Gil. I'm not reading your stupid fucking poetry, Gil. Don't ever email me again. Liam, are you okay? Just putting this out there. I had a friend in HUST1. Dondi? We were clearing a hospital after an earthquake, and she got hit with a chunk of rebar. Split a helmet. Kept going. 4 minutes, technically dead, but we got her into emergency stasis. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week. She shouldn't have been. Sure, Dondi's a vet, she's seen some shit, but you don't walk that off. She worked that quake site for a week, then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets, they knew. Take the time Take the time if you need it. You don't die and just shake it off. Yeah, I was wondering that myself. Is there going to be some... I've played this game, I should remember, but I don't. Is there going to be some story ramification for me having died? Ryder, thanks for saving my carapace. It's Sid, just want to thank you for coming to help me. I guess you don't know it was me at the start, huh? And that's why it's great. I couldn't tell you anything. My bad, I'm sorry. But you went ahead and helped anyway. Even though you knew it was probably going to be dangerous, you put yourself out there for other people, and that's why you're the Pathfinder. No, our Pathfinder. And thanks for having Vetra's back. I know you're there for her, which means that she can be here for me. That means a lot. Don't tell her I said this. You're awesome, Sid. I like Sid. Angaran guns from Drac. Man, Ryder, I thought I knew guns, but this Angaran shit, they really know how to make things to point and shoot. Was eyeing a couple on Aya when we were there. A sidearm called a Zephyr, and a sniper rifle. Ishare, I think they called it. Looked fancy. I guess even their shivs are fancy. Glad we found aliens who know how to fight. Not sure how I would feel if Andromeda was nothing but Pyjax or Elcor. I take cat over those chumps. Trac's great. Stress relieving hobbies from Lexi. I am not stressed, Lexi. I am fine. I only died once. I'm encouraging all members of the crew to take up stress relieving hobbies. Everyone, especially you, is under a lot of pressure. While taking up knitting may seem a waste of time, such activities release endorphins that clear clutter from our brains so we can solve tough problems and make better decisions. You don't have to choose any of the activities below, but I thought some might jog some ideas. Gardening, reading, knitting or crocheting, colouring or painting, journaling. I'm always here to talk if you need me, Lexi. Lexi should have been a bigger character in this. Communication from Jarl. I'm writing to let you know I've received a lot of messages. Congratulations from Resistance members who've heard of our victory against the Archon. It's not common knowledge, but it's hard to keep good news like that from spreading. We're a hopeful people who are granted new hope. Imagine the excitement when we conquer Meridian and heal the cluster for all our people. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm dreaming of it. Jarl. Communication concerning movies. Ryder. Liam's talking about a movie night. When he explained it, it sounded lacking. At least compared to Angaran vids. Perhaps I can add what's missing. Come talk with me. Oh my god, we're pushing towards the end game here. But everybody says, let's talk about movie night, let's talk about guns, let's talk about... Who are we doing first? Let's do Cora first. She's not even here. What has this actually done to our quests? Given loads of quests. Check medbay. Oh, dissension in the ranks was the Krogan thing. Nice. Right, let's ping Cora, but let's pop to the medical bay first, because I want to make sure that Drac's okay. He's old and cranky, but, you know, the guy can still throw a punch and shoot fairly straight, so... I need him on my side.
Move your arm again?
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Probably shouldn't have heard that.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Everything okay? This looks like a lot.
It is a lot. Just nothing he didn't already know about.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc and all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
It must have been hard.
Yeah, it got pretty bad. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
And you're going to tell me all about it, aren't you?
Damn right I am. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
What a wonderful scene. I really like Drac.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
You only have to ask.
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Easy enough. So we need to meet Jill on Eos. Go to Eos with Cora. We should probably do these two as well. Quite a few we can hand in on there. Yeah, Eos first then. This is going to be a bit of a break from the main story, isn't it? Maybe some downtime after kicking the Archon in the face. I thought we'd got something more from the Solarians. Have we got any other new... So the journey to Meridian is... Alright, so they've opened up all of these new... But we can't hit Meridian yet because we need to... Right, that's fine. Let's get these done. While we're on our way. Because you know me, I like to have 100% galaxy. 100% completed galaxy.
This place is almost off our star charts.
Considering what they were up against, your explorers made it a long way out.
Skip as much as we can though, hey?
I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something.
XP, great. The one thing I don't need. Why are they all called Paz? What does Paz mean?
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe.
Iron.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh, mineral, copper. That was close though. Macalam. Macalam. Sounds like something you'd eat made out of coconut. I wish that there were more missions in this. Like you go to a planet and you scan it and it's like, oh, there's something going on here. Like, oh, there's pirates. Or something, like the original trilogy did. Wonderfully. We probably want to do the Ket as well. Find out what's going on with the civil war. Maybe we can get some allies. I mean, it'd be tough to sell for the Angarans, but...
I studied Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
I'm picking up something.
Scourge.
Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Wow, that got ripped apart. One of ours. Mendradim? Huh. You'd have thought there'd be some sort of activity on these named planets. They're obviously named for a reason.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched.
Water. It's
Anomaly
ice.
found.
Oh, it's a shipwreck. It's one of ours, Turian and Solarian bits. So we've made it out here before as well. It really does take the shine off this when you've got human wreckage, or like Milky Way wreckage in these places that no one's mentioned or scanned. Tunharaset. Alright, that's another one done. Skilda. Get these boxes ticked off.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it?
Beautiful red. We're just going to bounce in and out of these. Was this one called Bleeding Ruby? What a name for a planet. Bleeding Ruby. It's not even red. There was a storm going on there, but didn't want me to scan it, so... It's a nice effect, seeing lightning storms and things.
I'm picking up something.
Is it obvious? Yeah.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Kot Kobora. Who made up these names? Some of them are just crazy. Nogarakwa? Nogarakwa. Bit of a mouthful, but you know. It's better than H329. I'd rather go to Noguakwa. At least it sounds exotic. Right, almost done with the touring of the galaxy. I hope there's more, but I think there's just one more system, which will be the Meridian system that's going to unlock.
The light on the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
Anomaly detected.
Meteor.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Asteroid, sorry. Well, we found a lot of them. I'm going to call this one Fred. Wouldn't it have been just more interesting if one planet in every system had a mission instead of just some scan shit? Going to Grill. There's a whole planet called Grill. Why?
Anomaly detected.
Grill was named for its extremely hot metallic surface and earmarked for future mining. That's cool. Yeah, so there's this planet. It's got a lot of metal and it's really hot.
I
So
found something.
let's call it Grill. That's a human name. They let a human name that one. Efaja. One more? Yeah, one more. Asiak. It sounds like I'm having a breakdown, doesn't it?
I'm picking up something.
I guess it's right there on the glowy thing.
Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
That's a Ket satellite. Destroy it. We're on 76%. Let's shoot across here and then we'll drop down because it's close to Eos. So there's still a few more systems to open up. The last part.
Traffic around.
It's pretty remote. I wonder what view of the Milky Way you'd get out here.
It's,
Anomaly detected.
I see, it's glowing. This is more of a chilled out, wind down
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
after the huge story stuff we had last time. I think. That's how it feels. We're getting some side quests done. So we build up to the next story drop. We need to head back to the Nexus anyway. We may as well do some exterior stuff before we get there. See if we can get Cora on side and in our bed.
I'm picking up something.
Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
Anomaly found.
I found an asteroid. Yeah, it's made of rock. Seen one, you've seen them all at this point. And at this point, at level 98 or whatever I am, XP isn't worth anything because I can't spend my points. Another one? Jesus.
Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
There's a lot here. It looks Ket? Ket dropship. Blue one. And Paz 31. We can't forget Paz 31, can we? Oh, where's my phone? Put my phone down somewhere. I don't know where it is now. Right, nice. That's another one done. One more to do, and then we will bounce over to Eos and make Cora very happy. We should probably do Haval as well. And Aya. Speak to Giles' family, I guess. Giles alright, I don't mind Giles.
After a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things.
Yeah, I like that. It's nice that the Batarians are remembered for something other than murdering everyone.
Anomaly on sensors.
Something on our scanners. I miss the Normandy. I like the Tempest. I miss the Normandy.
Probe away. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Yeah, we'll work our way over. But I miss the Normandy and I miss Shepard. Shepard was Mass Effect for me. My Shepard was Mass Effect. And I played various different Shepards. But they were always mine. I appreciate what they tried to do with this game, but it's just... I don't know, the writing isn't as good. The character development is really good for some of the characters. Like that scene with Drac right there, and PB's stuff is really good.
Got a crater.
Cora I'm still on the fence about with. But Liam winds me up. Jarl is pretty good. Vetra is interesting. But there hasn't really... It doesn't feel like we've had much time to actually get to know her outside of doing stuff with her and Sid. But Sid's cool. Like, Sid's an interesting additional character that you can actually meet. Oh. That's a Ket ship, alright. Right, let's do Eos. Then we'll do Jarl. Then we'll do Ket. I'm happy to let the desert weaken the Ket a little bit more after they've crashed.
And Prodromos.
We've got a couple of things on Prodromos, haven't we? We've got to do Gil's stupid friend as well. Let's go. Get me in there. Jal and Cora, perfect.
Descent is green.
If it was anybody and Cora
Coordinating. Path is calm.
was what I was doing there. Jal's fine. Yep, we've landed, game. Thank you. Right, let's go see Jill. And it looks like Cora's a fast travel. There's a weird buzzing on this planet.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen, she's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today. Just to warn you. She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
That is what she's here to do. The woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder? Pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
I can't not.
You want to know if you can reverse my chemical procreation blocker?
You baby. I see my reputation precedes me. The question is, what the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I don't know.
I have nothing to do with it. It's all him.
I call bullshit on that. It's definitely your influence. Something.
Maybe all these years you thought you knew me, you were sadly mistaken.
You wish. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
I get that they've written her in as a character for him, for Gil. And you makes sense for you to meet her, I guess. But that, like, yeah. I suppose it feels more forced when you're not bothered about that character. If you were romancing Gil, it would probably mean more. May have misjudged that slightly. May have misjudged that quite a lot. Quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh yay, cat. I mean, it would be rude not to.
I think that's cat tech. Stay alert.
Where did they come from?
I think I understand now why the Asari are such a force in your galaxy.
Because they're all hot?
Andromeda. Forgot that for a while.
Cora, never be ashamed that you put your faith in us. In order to learn, we must open our hearts. What else is there?
I'm driving down there. There's a cliff between us and where we're supposed to go.
place. Ready?
What are you doing to me? I guess we'll have
Where's
Jarl
your
in the
mystery
truck.
project?
Not far. The old outpost site. They left a few things behind.
Oh, steady.
Thanks. I can't lead the way unless you...
Spoiled sport.
We're having a moment. I see.
Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
I had zero-G sex with PB.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. Or someone I need in my life.
Someone you need. I could get used to hearing that.
I'll have Sam make a recording.
I want to keep hearing it from you.
You will. But first... Ready? 1, 2...
Better than shooting someone, I suppose. Where was Jarl while all that was going on? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay in the Nomad. This is awkward. We done on this planet? Yes, we are. Let's do Jarl's parents. Come and get me, Tempest. That was nice. I mean, it's no romancing Liara or
all clear.
Ash or Garrus or, well, any of them really. You connect better with the characters in the OT. Is it because I just put my tongue down Cora's throat?
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge.
This is going to be terrible.
So, you and your team are like a fungus, you know? You look and smell funny and you grow in the weirdest places. And somehow, you found root in my... Oh, it's so corny to say. In my heart.
Oh no.
Ugh. I'm recording this so when I get antsy, and believe me, I will, just sit my ass down and play it. Shut up PB free card. Now, if there's anything you'd like to preserve for posterity, say it at the beep. Oh, and then join me in the meeting room? Beep.
Fungus works both ways, PB. So yeah, you're right. Pretty much sums it up.
So, The reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
She did ambush me, but I survived.
No harm, no foul, huh? I just want to say, whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
It's nice.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Angaran holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
She tried. She tried. I really like PB more and more. Tell you what, let's collect this stuff. Yeah, PB's great. PB's my favourite in this, I think.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellulolysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Garden from Cora. Thanks again for coming with me. If you want to know, the plants we seeded are plants. They're plants. And before I forget, that was one amazing kiss, mister. Could have been a fluke, though. Guess we have to keep trying. Oh, really? That's where this is going, is it? Let's go and see if we can keep practicing. After a scene like that, there should be like a new dialogue option or something. Or not.
That Archon barely sees us as sentient. Strings people up like puppets. Just no more playing dead, okay? I couldn't...
I just wanted a belly rub. Is that so much to ask?
Ryder, you're adorable. But damned if there isn't something wrong with you.
Or I like making you laugh.
I could use it. Losing the Krogan could really hurt us down the line. But at least we got Reka. Sorry, rambling. Did you need me?
There should, like, Baldur's Gate 3 has the option of just kiss. Any game that has romance options in it should just have that option. Baldur's Gate elevated, and we won't see things like that again for years, because it's going to take time for the companies to gestate that kind of thing into stories and stuff. Baldur's Gate is a trailblazer for so many different reasons, does so many things exceptionally well. But how has nobody ever thought, oh, you're romancing Cora, PB, Liara, whoever, let's just have a little thing where you just snog their face for 10 seconds.
See you later, Cora.
Stay safe.
Or when you say goodbye, it's just a, right, I'm going to go. A quick peck on the cheek or something. Some sort of actual feeling of being in a relationship with... Oh, it's not really a relationship though, is it? We just snogged on a beach. I don't know, it doesn't feel... Why am I turning into such a fucking romantic? I never used to be like this. Jesus, I'm getting old. Right. I'm not snogging Jarl or any of his mothers. I'm just throwing that out there now. I'm a one-woman man. But PB and 0G... Mind you, she lost the pod, so we don't have the 0G anymore. This better be interesting. Giles' stuff has been interesting, and meeting the Angaran and how the Angaran are written in as a whole has been interesting. But I don't want this to be a Gil-Jill moment that's just added in for no reason. I'm still excited about Mass Effect 5 though. Everything I've seen of Dragon Age Veilguard has me excited. And if they can learn some of those lessons from Baldur's Gate. And fast travel there, right? Yeah. Should we not be walking around with Jarl to meet his mothers?
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
Oh, this is something else. Okay.
Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
Smart captain.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
But I don't see how this helps me put bullets in them. I already know where to shoot them to kill them. I'd love... And I don't know how you do it, but I'd love something that made the Ket just so alien, so unfathomable, that we just, as human beings playing this game, we just wouldn't understand.
The Moshae said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge. And a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch.
Oh god.
I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Don't hesitate. So what you're telling me is pulling the trigger and putting down Axul was the right thing because I didn't hesitate and I acted on instinct. I'm still not over that. I'm still gutted that I shot him in the face.
The Moshae said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival.
One of them came to our city on a Val to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador.
Trojan horse style.
As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
The Ket lured your people into a false friendship.
It worked. A month later, our council disappeared. Our city was thrown into chaos. And when the Ket came again, it was to conquer us at our weakest. They're cunning. They know what you desire and they offer it. Be careful.
Yeah. I mean, they are devious. That's all Nexus stuff. Company Jarl to Haval, I guess. Fast travel. Get me back on the ship. Considering all those emails that we had at the start of this, we've burned through a lot of the quests already. Oh, we need to go and speak to Jarl about movie night as well, don't we? Yeah, we'll do that before I forget. Aya's a beautiful world. I really do like Aya.
Pathfinder, got a minute?
For you, maybe.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Okay.
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
You're not the only one, Subi. I have those senseless thoughts all the damn time.
And? Do they bother you?
It's natural. You'd have to be made of stone not to miss home sometimes.
The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
From everything you've told me, you're here because of your family. Your love of science, doesn't that come from them? Aren't you with them every time you chase down a new discovery?
Ryder, that's beautiful.
My mother made the implant in my head, and my father created the AI that uses it. I haven't lost them either.
Thank you, Ryder.
So, tea? We had tea in my quarters. Huh. Does everyone take their breaks in my quarters? Just wondering if I need to start putting locks on things. Where is he? I like that people walk around the ship, but it's also annoying when you're trying to find people. Switch places with Cora. So, movie night.
Difficult? I've seen you do things twice as complicated.
You need to raid a Ket base? I'll put together a crew in a heartbeat. But this is just beyond me.
Just do it, or I'll find someone who will.
You realize that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
I didn't think you were so sentimental.
I'm not the only one. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects.
Yep.
These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
I know what you mean. I never want to forget what I left behind.
Even as we look forward to the future. Yes.
So what's so special about this lamp?
It's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes, or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
Do you really want to start over? After everything you've been through?
I don't know. The point is, I have the choice of changing if I wanted to. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess, and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
It's nice seeing you like this.
I know. I like being able to let go and do something for myself for once. Let's hope this is just the start, huh?
Vetra's opening up a bit as well, which is nice.
Liam's idea about watching vids together.
Yeah, we're going to watch
Movie
Die Hard.
night? He delayed again, out of respect for the Krogan.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Would that be safe for non-Angara?
I think so. Gil will be happy to test it.
Well, if it kills Gil,
the
that's fine.
components we need should be sold on Aya. Let's be vigilant.
I knew it would be a let's go to Aya. How many things do we need to do for this goddamn movie night? Just put a film on and let's watch it. Honestly. This movie night is more trouble than it's been worth so far.
Suvi, that woman on the Nexus, she's a widow of one of my pilots.
The people you were training to explore the Scourge?
Zoe's wife was lost out there. For a fellow pilot, one does the right thing.
Like making sure her widow's got enough credits.
It's the least I can do. The most is conquering the Scourge once and for all.
Maybe Carlo isn't so much of a prick.